Hi, I'm Pravash and you are watching Engineer's Fate. In this video, I'll tell how to solve any hydrograph question using Scurve method. I have taken 3 gate question, but believe me, on those 3 gate question, I will tell all those tricks required for solving a hydrograph question. But the thing is that you have to follow the way I am solving, and after finishing this video, you have to solve those 3 gate questions again as the way I have solved. Again you have to check other gate question and follow the procedure as the way I have solved those 3 gate questions. So let's begin this video and let's solve the gate question. But before that I want to tell about some tricks. So let's begin. So if in the question flood hydrograph ordinates is given and he is asked us to find unit hydrograph ordinates. So the first thing is that how to find the unit hydrograph ordinates from flood hydrograph. So the step 1 is find direct runoff hydrograph ordinates from flood hydrograph ordinates. So the DRH direct runoff hydrograph ordinates equal to flood hydrograph ordinates minus base flow. What is base flow? Base flow is nothing but the delayed flow, and I have discussed the base flow detailed in my first video, that is in hydrological cycle. So you can check that first video. I am not going to discuss the base flow here. I have told detailed about base flow in the hydrological cycle. How base flow is happening? Base flow is nothing but it is the delayed flow, and the value of the base flow will be given in the question. So the next step is that step 2 is that find unit hydrograph ordinates from direct runoff hydrograph ordinates. So how to find unit hydrograph ordinates? That is, unit hydrograph ordinates will be direct runoff hydrograph ordinates divided by runoff depth. And the value of runoff depth will be given in the question. The next step, if the value of runoff depth is not given in the question, so I have to find the runoff depth. So runoff depth is nothing but R equal to volume of runoff divided by area of catchment. So how to find the volume of runoff? Volume of runoff is nothing but that is equal to area of direct runoff hydrograph. So you have to find the area of direct runoff hydrograph from the question. How to find the area of direct runoff hydrograph, that we'll see in the next gate question. So before that, please note down these things, and if further if any question you want to ask us the flood hydrograph from unit hydrograph, again the process will be reversed. I hope you have read the question, you have seen the diagram, and I have drawn the similar diagram as given in the question, and I have written the data. So from the diagram you have seen the area of the direct runoff hydrograph is given like this. So the base of the triangle is 6 hours and the height of the triangle is 1 meter cube per second. Another data given in the question that the runoff depth of direct runoff hydrograph is given as 5 centimeter. So he is asking us the catchment area what will be the catchment area in hectares. So let's find that the catchment area. So we know that the runoff depth are equal to volume of runoff divided by catchment area. And I have told you what is the volume of runoff. Volume of runoff is nothing but area of DRH divided by catchment area. So let's find the catchment area in kilometer square first, and after finding the catchment area in kilometer square I can convert it to hectares, and usually you can see the catchment area will be in kilometer square finding many hydrograph questions. So this will be helpful. So again I am finding the catchment area in kilometer square first. So how to find? So area of DRH is nothing but the area of this triangle. So area of this triangle is nothing but half base into height. So what is the height? That is 1 meter cube per second. And what is base? Base is in 6 hours. So I have to convert 6 hours into seconds because the height is given in meter cube per second. So that's why I need to convert hours to second. So 1 hour equal to 60 minutes, 1 minute equal to 60 seconds divided by the runoff depth. Runoff depth is given in the question as 5 centimeter, and I have to convert centimeter to meter because the above value is in meters. So that's why I have to convert, and we know that I can convert this to 5 centimeter to 5 by 100 meter. So this thing will be come to this, so that will be 5 by 100 meter. So if I divide the entire thing to 10 to the power 6, my answer will be in kilometer square. Okay, this will be the answer in meter. If I divide the entire things to 10 to the power 6, my answer will be in kilometer square. So let's find that. So if you find, you will find 0.216 kilometer square. Now the catchment area is asked in hectares. So I know that 1 kilometer square equal to 10 to the power 2 hectares. I have to multiply 10 to the power 2 in this, 216 into 10 to the power 2 hectare. So the answer will be 21.6 hectare. So I hope you have understood this thing. So I have to tell a small thing. So in this case, if runoff depth for unit hydrograph will be asked, always remember, if in the question unit hydrograph is mentioned and runoff depth is not given, just know that for unit hydrograph runoff depth are equal to 1 centimeter. Always remember that. Because this is a direct runoff hydrograph question, that's why he has given the DRH and runoff depth for DRH as 5 centimeter. If he would have given a unit hydrograph question and he would have not given the runoff depth for unit hydrograph question, remember that for unit hydrograph runoff depth equal to 1 centimeter. I hope you have understand this question. Please note it down. If you haven't understand, again play the thing, because this is the important concept. Then again read the next question. We'll solve the question by using the S-curve method. So pause the video and note the question, note the solution. In the starting of the video, I have told you how to find a unit hydrograph ordinate from a flood hydrograph ordinate, and I have told you if in the question a flood hydrograph ordinate is being asked, then the process will be simply reverse and I can find that. And in this question he has asked us the flood hydrograph ordinate, but before that I have to find the 2-hour unit hydrograph ordinate from S-curve method. He has given the 1-hour unit hydrograph ordinates. I can find the 2-hour unit hydrograph ordinates, and I am going to use the S-curve method. So please see the procedure as the way I am solving. So he has given the ordinates of 1-hour unit hydrograph at 60-minute interval. So in the first column I can write time, next d hour unit hydrograph ordinates, so see how he has mentioned the time. So you can read the question. A 2-hour storm of 4 centimeter excess rainfall occurred in the basin from 10 am, means from 10 am the hydrograph is started. So the time at 10 am is, I can write it as 0, and the ordinate corresponding to 0 is 0. So again 10 am to 11 am, 11 am to 12 pm, 12 pm to 1 pm, 1 pm to 2 pm, 2 pm to 3 pm, and 3 pm to 4 pm. And I can write the time as each 1 hour interval as he has mentioned in the question. Each interval is of 1 hour, and corresponding to the time he has given the ordinates as 0, 3, 12, 8, 6, 3 and 0. Means a 2-hour storm interval, means he has given the 1 hour unit hydrograph, here d equal to 1. So I have to convert 1 hour unit hydrograph to 2 hour unit hydrograph. So please see the procedure. I am going to use S-curve method. So in the next column I can write it as S-curve addition. In the next column I can write it as S-curve ordinate. And I can write it as the first ordinate as SA. So see how to find the ordinates. So 1 hour unit hydrograph is given, means I have to lag by 1 hour. So just lag by 1 hour. Okay. So this 0 I can transfer to this, again I can bring it to 0 here, because 1 hour unit hydrograph given, I have to lag by 1 hour. So next, so what will be this ordinate? This ordinate will be 3 plus 0. 3 plus 0 equal to 3. Again the 3 will be come to this 12 plus 3, that will be 15. Okay, now 15 will be come to this 15 plus 8, that will be 23. Again 23 will be come to this 23 plus 6, that will be 29. Again 29 will be come to this 29 plus 3, that will be 32. Again 32 will be given, so 32 plus 0, that is 32. So you can check this is constant and the S curve ordinate will be constant at a certain time. So I have to find the 2-hour unit hydrograph. So I can write it as the S curve ordinate SB. So this SB I have to find the 2-hour lag. So just lag by 2 hours, then write the whole ordinates by lagging 2 hours. So 0 will be come to this, 3 will be come to this, 15 will be come to this, 23 will be come to this, and 29 will be come to this. Then the next step is SA minus SB. Okay, so just subtract this column to this column. So 0, 3 minus 3, 15 minus 0, 15, 23 minus 3, 20, 29 minus 15, that is 4, and 1, 14, 32 minus 23, that will be 9. Okay, and 32 minus 29, that will be 3. Okay, now the last part, that will be SA minus SB by R. Okay, so what is R? R equal to, so this 1 will be in the denominator, and in the numerator I have to find the 2-hour direct runoff hydrograph ordinate. This this coordinate is for 2 hour, so I can write it as 2. So R will be 2. So SA minus SB by R means 0 by 2 equal to 0, 3 by 2 equal to 1.5, 15 by 2 equal to 7.5, then 20 by 2 equal to 10, 14 by 2 equal to 7, 9 by 2 equal to 4.5, 3 by 2 equal to 1.5. So I have found the ordinates using S-curve method. Please see the procedure. But in the question he is asking at 1 p.m. what is my flood hydrograph ordinate, and he is given the runoff depth as 4 centimeter. So I have found at 1 p.m. the unit hydrograph ordinate is, so corresponding to 1 p.m. I have found the 2-hour unit hydrograph ordinate as 10 meter cube per second. And in the question, for the direct runoff hydrograph, the 4 centimeter excess rainfall is given. Simply if I multiply this 10 into 4, that will be 40 meter cube per second for direct runoff hydrograph ordinate. But I have to find the flood hydrograph ordinate, and the flood hydrograph ordinate will be direct runoff hydrograph ordinate plus base flow. Plus base flow is given in the question as 20 meter cube per second. So the final answer at 1 p.m. the flood hydrograph ordinate will be 60 meter cube per second. So please note it down, and if you haven't understand, I request you please play the video again. And because I have told you how to convert 1 hour unit hydrograph to 2 hour unit hydrograph using S-curve method. So I hope you have understand this question. Please solve the next question by yourself, and I will discuss that last question. So this is the last question we are going to solve. In this question, he is asked us to find a 4-hour unit hydrograph ordinate from a 2-hour unit hydrograph ordinate, and he has given the ordinates as in the form of table as you have seen in the question. So let's solve this question using a Scurve method. So the first thing I can write it as time. So the next is 2-hour unit hydrograph ordinates. So for time 0 the ordinate is 0, for time 1 the ordinate is 5, for time 2 the ordinate is 12, for time 3 the ordinate is 25, for time 4 the ordinate is 41. So just see the way as I am writing and you have to remember those things. So after this there will be the column of S-curve addition, and the next column is S-curve ordinate, and this S-curve ordinate column is for SA. So 2-hour unit hydrograph is given. So to find the S-curve ordinate I have to lag by 2 hours. So lag by 2 hours. So just see, this is 2 hours. By lagging 2 hours, 0, 5 will come to like this. So 0 and 5, and I have to add 12 plus 0, that will be 12, and 25 plus 5, that will be 30. Again this thing will come to this 12 and 30. So 41 plus 12, that will be 3 and 53. So next column is S-curve ordinate, SB. So SB I have to find for 4-hour unit hydrograph. So 4 hour. So I have to lag by 4 hours to find the S-curve ordinate. So just lag 4 times. So after lagging 4 times, the ordinate of 0 will come to this. So 0 I have taken to this. So next column is SA minus SB, and whatever the value I will get SA minus SB, that will be 4-hour direct runoff hydrograph. So this will be the column for 4-hour direct runoff hydrograph. So just subtract 2 columns, 0 minus this 0, 5 minus this will be 5, 12 minus this, that will be 12, 13 minus this, that will be 30, 53 minus 0, that will be 50. So the next important thing, last, how to find the 4-hour unit hydrograph ordinate, that will be SA minus SB by R, and how to find R. R is simply the 4-hour divided by 2-hour, that is R is 2. So 0 divided by 2, that is 0, 5 by 2 equal to 2.5, 12 by 2 equal to 6, 30 by 2 equal to 15, and 53 by 2. But in this question he is asked us to find the ordinate for time equal to 3 hour, and that is nothing but 15 meter cube per second, and this is the answer. I hope you have understood this thing. Please note it down and solve all those gate questions as the way I have solved these 2 gate questions. How to solve the gate questions using S-curve method. So pause the video and note it down the things. So I have solved 3 gate questions. In these 3 gate questions I have told you all those tricks, how to convert and how to solve any unit hydrograph question using a S-curve method. So I hope you have understand, and I request you please try the gate questions And if you have any doubt, you can mail me the question. Mail ID is given below in the description. And if you have any doubt, you can post your comment below this video. So I hope you have understand, and we'll see in my next video. Thank you for watching this video.